If we're going to press on, then I'll ask you to stay close. I have no courage to speak of. Honest, local legend says that the great Fey mage Armin the Clever retreated to these among them, the Selkie Vale. Bye then. Close. Getting close. Casmaran will soon be rewarded.
She bested Strang in combat fair, Finian cycles kept. The exploits of this maiden's role, a burdensome and heavy toll. She lived among the mortal clans and bargained with their kind. Throughout the town they stood in fear of the brilliant fighter near.
What is this? Our little Egan has made a friend? I have a feeling this is good. Obviously, anyone who has ever glimpsed a Fey would... The Feylands are such fertile ground for games. The inhabitants are so... Are you going to give us what's rightfully ours, or do we need to start a new game? My brother and I are always... Then you'll have to pay for it with your life. You see, we may be criminals, but we're an honourable pair. We worked hard for our... Cursed, is it? It does look like you are well acquainted with Miss. Make certain our paths do not cross again, or my brother will add his... A charming boy, but simple. My brother and I do prefer them witless and eager. He would have done so much more for us if not for you. Before the war, we plundered Rothir from within. We were so successful that the Warsworn had bounties on our heads. Not much, but enough to be proud of. Sadly, all good things must come to an end. With the arrival of so many wartime outlaws, we were forced to Legend states that the wearer of the veil will be granted strange abilities. Fey abilities. So you can imagine why my... You best get baby Egan back to his bassinet. His mother will be... Goodbye for good.
I hope you're brighter than poor Egan. From the looks of it, I'd say probably... I don't care enough to have an opinion of the poor fellow, I'm afraid. The most useful fools are the ones who never leave an impression. My twin sister and I share a very close relationship. It allows us to work. Farewell.
I didn't know. How could I? Before I came to Gorehart, you must think me a fool. And Father Dinwell. See you later. Literally missed Gorhart. Must we return to the mission? Although all of those things are quite frightening. Perhaps it is for the best. This new world is far more dangerous than I... Goodbye now. Must we although all of those things... Goodbye now.
Yes, great Mithar. As for you, you have done as I asked, and we here at St. Odwig's are forever grateful. It is only by the grace of Mitharu that Egan has been returned to us.
Welcome back. I'm still deciding whether or not, aside from my near death, it's been quite peaceful. I'm new to the... I want to visit the gardens of Issa. I don't know what came over me. The twins poisoned my thoughts. Only Mitharu wields the power to change. Of course, I did like the name Cat. See you later. Father Dinwell says I have a promising future here at the mission. My dishwashing is inspired. His words. He's a kind man for taking me back among the brothers. It will take time, but I will work my way into his heart again. I have faith. I'm ashamed at how they used me. I was so ignorant, so greedy. I only wanted to feel like I understood the world. This is where I belong. I knew nothing of the greater world. I have rededicated myself to prayer and scripture. I have stumbled, but Mitharu has granted me mercy. Goodbye now.
Have you come to protest the mission as well? The St. Odwig's cannot resist much longer. And once it relents, Father Dinwell is denying that women can be ordained as members of the Order of Mitharu, despite I know that they've got the proof in their reliquary, an ancient ordination. All are welcome into Mitharu's embrace. Ha! Don't commit any crimes on my account. Of course, if Mitharu compels you to see, the Brothers of St. Odwig's perpetual mission keep the valuable tome in their reliquary. But no...
Hello there.
Welcome. Yes, what do you need? Come see me. Again. Yes. What do you need? Come see me again.
Everyone in Gorhart is talking about the attacks. It is all thanks to you. You found the formula and destroyed it. You are a friend to this village and to me, Nanny Henry. Take this. It is not much, but it gives you an idea of my gratitude. Farewell.
Stay close to the village.
Done. No one will miss those two. Take this to Shieldring Keep and speak to Tyne Delfric. Go north of town. You'll find Tyne Delfric there. Next time. I see you. May it be under
It's busy
war-sworn banners.
Greetings.
Oh, I didn't see you come in. I never thought it would happen. They're coming. Even with everything else going on in this... I was not always the pious man you see before you. No, I was a scoundrel, a raider, and the dreaded... But plunder could not sustain me. I wanted something more. It's all here in Red's letter. He demands we satisfy the blood right. 2 lives for 1. He'll let me go, but only if I kill the men who deserted with me. I could hand myself over. The only other choice is to kill the men who left with me. I can't do that. I do what I must. I only hope Ugnar and Itrin will forgive. Ugnar works in Gorhart village. Itrin haunts the ruins near Haxi, still struggling with his... When it's finished, take their daggers and bring them to Red Edward. He will demand proof. Take mine to start. Ugnar works for the inn at Gorhart. Itrin has taken to calling himself the Shade. It is a sacrament of the Red Legion. When you commit a crime, you must pay a penance. Surrender your life, or the lives of 2 others. I'll admit it. My past is a tapestry of drunkenness and loose morals, women and wine. I'm not proud of it, but I couldn't have... The people here are kind, yet suspicious. They believe the mission harbors secrets, and they're right. Ugnar could always be found by Red's side, Red's right hand. But beneath his brutal exterior, Itrin, however, rivals only Red Edward in his bloodlust. They say he was once a Justicar, but was expelled for brutality. His devotion to his god Enadon is fanatical. I fought under Red for years, yet I know nothing of him. I do know this. He will do anything to get... filled the hunger I was hoping to sate with wine, women, anything and everything. The mission gives my life meaning. Farewell, my friend.
Mitharu, you found the ordination tome. I'd give a sack of gold. He will no longer be able to deny my entrance to the order. Mitharu does embrace all. Thank you. I won't need any gold as a servant of Mitharu. Take what I have. It's yours. I will...
Make it quick. I've got work to do. Can't pay my debts with firewood, not in Gorehart. This is folly. You know that. I've got nothing else to say on the matter. I knew it was only a matter of time, and I'm not surprised. Delph, if you want to collect my dagger, you'll have to fight me for it. Steel for steel. I used to be quite the scrapper. Didn't Delph tell you that? Edward knows where I am. When he shows up, the only thing to keep me from death is still having this knife. You're right. I've spent years trying to bury my past, hoping to wash away my sins with an honest day's work. If I took the blood right, Red would owe me once more. Take my dagger, tell him I'm dead, for the Agnar Odgrey you once knew is truly gone. What is up, my friend?
We shall prevail! Today is the day. Thank Mitharu you are here. If such creatures were not part of the authorities' plan, then they would not exist in nature, period. Without the father, I would not have a place at the mission. He took it on faith that Mitharu has a... It is my home. Once Father Dinwell relented, the brothers had no choice but to accept...
I'm still deciding whether on... Aside from my near death, it's been quite peaceful. See you later.
I'm glad you are well. His curiosity got the best of him, and we almost lost him. He's a good soul, but Mitharu has led us to this hilltop for a reason, and that is to end the phase long. These poor creatures crave order. Look around you. This whole forest is a shrine to nature, which is, as you know, Mitharu's. The men and women of Gorehart are good people, but I tend not to socialize with them. Their concerns are their own, as are those of... Father Dinwell has taken her in, but I must say that I am skeptical. Change. This mission was founded to aid all those seeking Mitharu's divine order. There are others as well. St. Hadwin's is east of here. He is the authority, the great creator, the being of supreme order. All Almain claim him as their own. Of course, his wisdom is goodbye.
Explore the mission and introduce yourself to the brothers. She has been found sufficient. Mitharu's order can be seen in many small moments. Sometimes it takes one...
I
hope you've learned from my mistakes. The Red Legion are not to be trifled. Wise up, my friend.
I have a secret to tell you. I am not sad. When I was a girl, my father used to tell me that when you grow old with someone, you tie your fates together and create a pattern that is part yours and part theirs. My father said that this is why when an old person dies, their partner is never far behind. But I do not feel that way. I feel free.
May your hollow gods keep you mortal. I am called. Your face is new to me. You're different from those in Gorhart. They amuse me, and I strive to learn. Have you come to ask about the Tuatha? I can offer only what I know, and hope it will suffice. Yes, I witnessed this crime, although I did not recognize the one who perpetrated. The victim was Illuvia, but I knew her only by name. You must be hoping that I can offer advice, but however, I would be quite interested to find out whether one of my kind would benefit from one of your mortal... It will need to be powerful. Your delicate forms are far more sensitive than ours. In fact, it's astounding that you survived. Perhaps your mortal apothecary can provide one. You can always create the potion yourself. I wandered the forest for many seasons, listening to lore stones of the great ballads. Before that, I dwelled in the gardens of Issa. I prefer the quiet of this village, the mirth of the witless. I wandered the forest for before that. I dwelled in the gardens. We are kin to the seasons and cycles of all life, to new life and perpetual. Mortals may view the warmth of the petals and smell the beauty of a newborn bud, but only Fey lands? Yes, I've heard these words before, but do not understand their meaning. There are only Fey, and there is only land. I do find all main sentiments so charming. I cannot reveal much. The gardens are the jewel of the summer court, a wonder beheld. It is located far east of here in a wood so thick it would devour all but those who knew its secrets. Do not pursue such mysteries, mortal. They are. I adore every sad soul in the village, even stubborn Herc with his tender heart, and drunken old Arnick. The widow fascinates me. She has no idea that her lover is. I watch them from my perch, hoping to learn the meaning behind their pursuits and passions. If I could, I would grant each of them an eternity. Alas, I cannot. All of us are at the mercy of the changing seas. If it is one's time to pass into the great cycle, then we must not protest. The passing is keeping with autumn, and is as natural as the eventual rebirth. Don't even speak of it. You will learn of King Wenson and his brood soon enough. They are the self-proclaimed heroes of all Fae song. I, however, find the House of Ballads rather tedious, their stories stuffed with pomp and piffle. Don't even speak of it. You will learn of King... I, however, find the House of Ballads rather... They contain memories, great moments, ideas. The Fae do not record their words in ink or on paper. Lore stones mark where our kind has made a lasting impression, where the seasons slowed to take note. I find them so interesting, from their vestments to their odd habits and demeanors. Just yesterday I saw a monk from the Almain mission sneaking through. Strange creatures you are. I feel them near, flitting through the western woods like shafts of shadow. The Tuatha do not trouble themselves with easy prey. If they prowl these woods, it is for worthy quarry. I feel the Tuatha do not trouble themselves with easy prey. I feel them near. The Tuatha do not farewell.
Welcome to Gore.
You're welcome in my shop anytime. I'm sure I have a vial somewhere in this cottage, but I do not have the time to search for it. Do you really think I'm able to part with anything, much less this is a place of research? There is no charity. Farewell.
Welcome to Gorhart.
I cannot emphasize the importance of what you've done. Until you destroyed those shipments. Goodbye.
Come in. Yes, what do you need? Goodbye. Care to part with some gold? Goodbye.
Don't believe what they say. Nanny Henry never worked at the Alistair.
Hello?
Greetings.
Gads, I gave you the bloody commendation. Now go on.
What?
What is it? You made it. Just in time to... Someone must go to the Fae and explain what happened here. One small misunderstanding and we'll no longer just be strangers to the Fae. We'll be enemies. She is a member of the House of Ballads, the legendary court of Fae heroes. If one of their own was killed by a mortal, the House of Ballads and its king would bring a fierce vengeance upon us. Gore, I'm not sure yet, but this is bad. She's Fae. Even worse, she's a knight in the House of Ballads. Fae don't kill their own. If the House of Ballads learns of this, the king will burn Gorehart. We could go to the Warsworn and get an oath of protection, but that would require payment. We mustn't cover this up. But who do we tell? You're turning out to be very helpful, my friend. Rumor says that the House of Ballads has its headquarters not far from here, in Glendara to the northeast. It's east of here, in the meadows of Yolvin. The Feylands are a wicked place, crawling with creatures. All I know is what I learned in my youth. The heroism of King... For all I know, the House of Ballads is nothing more than myth. But I have a feeling... Farewell. What is it?
What do you want?
Hello, child. The bones of our blessed St. Edric rest